Hey everyone, I'm Steve Sievers for Bionic Buzz. We're here at SIGGRAPH 2017. I'm here with Andrew from WorldBiz. How's it going today?
Yeah, going great, Steve.
It's been a long day for me, but I'm happy to be here. yeah, I'm sure. So tell me about the history of your company. A lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah. WorldBiz has a really deep history. We've been doing virtual reality for over 15 years.
Wow.
So yeah, we come from.
Before it was cool, huh?
It's been cool in the
trendy,
past a few times. Yeah, we've been on it's kind of been a roller coaster in many ways. We've lived through several cycles, and we're on an upswing. I think right now it's going to be the keeper. But as a company, we got into this with really kind of a laser focus on VR for professional users, for enterprise. And kind of actually spawn out of university research environments. How can you use VR in a really reliable, repeatable way that has effect today for helping you produce a better study, build academic publications, and then in industry, do real training, help you design a better tractor. So, it is definitely the case that VR has had a strong pocket of users over the last 20 years. Knowing how to use it, where to apply it. We're in kind of a new age of, can we get, tens of millions of users all finding utility in this? I believe we will. It's not going to be an overnight thing, though. So what's different about WorldBiz right now is we've gone from being a very tech-centric developer tools provider, building a enterprise-class VR engine, to a company that is trying to focus on users that are just your average professional. A user that uses Microsoft Office tools, not Visual Studio. Somebody who's not a game developer, but kind of knows maybe Photoshop. So we're trying to break that barrier to allow the fact that these headsets are becoming available en masse to allow somebody who's, say, familiar with a product like PowerPoint to be able to build a VR presentation with that same skill set.
Wow.
And that's what we're launching this week. It's called Visible. We're super excited about it because it really is. It is the first time in my long career in VR that I'm finding people that really have never even thought they could make a VR simulation, doing that now, using it. And so it's not only a PowerPoint component, but the other aspect that ties in the social VR, the collaboration, is we combine this with an element that's almost like a WebEx or GoToMeeting. So you build that PowerPoint slide deck, say, you're trying to tell your message, tell your story. You can invite multiple people, your friends, your business colleagues, who you're trying to pitch a new product to a meeting with essentially a link and an email. And if they have their gear, they're signed up. And what differentiates us from these other social platforms right now is it comes down to this is serious business. This is a private meeting. It's a secure meeting because it's your corporate assets, and you are bringing on people for that session in a very, very controlled manner. We're ensuring through that cloud session a guaranteed sort of bandwidth and availability so that your customer, their first impressions of you are as good as possible.
Wow, you pretty much answered all my questions.
Okay.
So that was so cool. So basically it's like GoToMeeting, PowerPoint together in a VR setting. That's really cool.
Yeah, sometimes that's how I sum it up.
Well, I can see how, I learned PowerPoint in college and school. Now it's going to be like VR teaching them how to do this stuff. It's cool.
PowerPoint's a bit of a love and hate relationship, right? It's the tool you love to hate.
For me, for my businesses, like I live in Orange County. Most of my clients live up here in LA. I can do phone or something, but get in the virtual reality world, that would be so much awesome. And you answered my one question: how secure was it? So that's great.
Yeah, we're using all best practices. So client-side encryption, everything on the servers kept securely encrypted. When you invite people, if they're not a authenticated user that you've given permission to have editable assets, then what's on their stored on their computer is all kept secure. So.
Very cool. Anything else in the future you'd like to talk about or plug?
Well, I think what we're seeing right here is the beginning of this is really a new form of communication.
Yeah.
I think as the smartphone has become ubiquitous, it is not all crazy to think that headsets are going to become our smartphone of the future, right? And it's not only is it empowering from a sense of experience, the sense of face-to-face that you really get with this. So if you haven't tried a good social VR app, it's really worth trying because I think the age of like lonely VR is past, and it's really so much more compelling, so much truly more enjoyable when you're with somebody. So this tool is all about keeping that human in the loop. So it's lively, it's engaging, and you really capture somebody. So if you and I if I were to invite you to one of these VR meetings, I've got your full attention. You know?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's great, and it means I got to do my job right, because I got to be prepped, and I got to be telling the story right. But it's also you're kind of captured in a sense. It's difficult for you to sneak a look at your cell phone while I've got you.
I was going to say, let me check my
so.
Twitter feed real quick.
Exactly. So.
Well, I love it. I mean, I love technology. Very passionate about it. This is so cool. I mean, VR is great for games and stuff, but we need more stuff like this to affect our lives. So thank you so much. Where can people all stay up to date for you? Everything you got going on, website, social media wise?
Yeah. We're running the various social media channels. We certainly have versions of this product not only available to preview through video, but we are right now opening a beta program. So we're actively soliciting people that are looking for more than just a chat room, and are wanting to try exactly what I described, which is they have a business case, they want to be able to apply this to their trade and bring in a collaborative session. So this tool is available for beta usage. It's going to go fully online in October. It is a cloud-based subscription model product, so it's readily available. If you have a VR-ready PC, you can jump into this.
What VR systems is available for? I forgot that.
So by VR system, I would mean the headset. So we are hardware agnostic. So work with the Vive, work with the Oculus. We work with several other headsets that have been around for the last decade. We even work with more traditional sounding projection VR systems known as caves. Oh, cool. And a lot of our clientele actually has these fixed base cave systems. So you can bring in an interactant that's in that cave with people in an Oculus, people in Vive, doesn't matter. They're all friends for us. So.
That's awesome. And what's the website?
Website is worldviz.com.
All right, so everyone go out there, sign up for the beta. We'll keep in touch. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Steve.